How to crochet an oval sphere.
Hi, I'm Hui Pei from Pocket Yarnings, and welcome to this free masterclass on crocheting 3D shapes for amigurumi. So in these 15 bite-sized lessons, we'll go through the 3 most essential shapes that are needed to crochet amigurumi, which includes spheres, cylinders, as well as cones, and then learn how to customize them in different ways to crochet the amigurumi that you've always dreamed of. So there are a few things I want to mention. Don't forget to grab your free cheat sheet, which is the free Amigurumi Shape Building cheat sheet, which has printable patterns and a visual reference of all the shapes that we'll be going through, as well as snippets of the 3 most basic shapes, which are pretty useful. And then also, one more thing is, if you want step-by-step pictorial instructions, as well as the patterns, as well as ad-free versions of all the videos that are included in this free masterclass, then go to the link in the description to check out the full course that I have available inside a Thrive Card platform. So I think that's all that I want to mention, and please enjoy the masterclass. Even if you don't purchase the course, do remember to check out all free 15 videos on YouTube, as well as grab the free cheat sheets that you can download. So let's get started. Today we are making a oval sphere, which is a stretched ball shape that works great for character heads, which is what I use for a lot of my pocket animal amigurumi tutorials that you can see here on YouTube.
How to crochet an oval sphere. So this time we're doing something different, crochet an oval sphere instead of a circular sphere. So we start off with a slip knot. For round 1, chain 4 first, then work into the second chain from the hook, and then like so, and then single crochet 2 stitches down the chain. Then continue round 1 with 3 single crochet in the same stitch right at the end of the chain. Go around and work into the other side of the foundation chain. As you can see, I'm turning the whole piece here, and then now we're working on to the other side. Then finish off round 1 with a single crochet of 1 stitch, and then after that, in the last stitch of the round, work and increase. So here's 1 stitch, and then the second stitch, to get a total of 8 stitches in the round. For the start of round 2, over here, remember to place a stitch marker at the start of the oval so that it's easier to mark the start of every round. So for round 2, single crochet 3 stitches and then an increase for a total of 2 sets. 1, 2, 3. Here is 3 stitches. Yes, and then we work the increase. Let's try that again. This is the first single crochet and then an increase in the same round. Then repeat for a second set. Now we are ending off the round. You should have a total of 10 stitches in the round. So for round 3, as you can see, we are starting off here. by shifting the stitch marker again. Increase all around the round for a total of 10 stitches to get 20 stitches at the end. You should get a larger oval as compared to the previous round for round 2. Here we have the end of round 3 with a total of 20 stitches. Then for round 4, single crochet 1 stitch and then increase. So here this is the increase for a total of 10 sets to get 30 stitches in the round. Likewise, we're also increasing the size of the oval as compared to the previous round. So you can see the end of round 4. You can see the flat oval shape is forming, and then we are continuing with the next round. We shift the stitch marker to the start of the round again, and then now we are still increasing. So for round 5, single crochet 2 stitches and then increase for a total of 10 sets to get 40 stitches. We're doing the second single crochet stitch of the round, and then we're working an increase. First one and then an increase. This is the end of round 5. And then we move on to round 6. Now we have actually finished the increases in the round, or in the oval rather, and then now we are moving on to the center section of the oval sphere, where we are extending the sphere without increasing the stitches. So for round 6, we single crochet all around the round for a total of 40 stitches. This is the middle section of the oval sphere that we're extending before we're moving on to the decreases. Here we have completed the end of round 6. Let's just finish up all the single crochet stitches in the round. Now for rounds 7 to 10 for a total of 4 rounds. Continue single crochet all around the round for 40 stitches, and you'll get about most 2/3 of the oval sphere completed, as you can see here. Now we move on to the decreasing parts of the sphere, of the oval sphere, and then we start with round 11. Let's start with the single crochet in the round first, and then we shift the stitch marker to the start of the round. So for round 11, we single crochet 2 stitches and then a decrease for a total of 10 sets to reduce the sphere down to 30 stitches in a row. So we do the second single crochet, and then we do a invisible decrease by inserting the crochet hook into the front loops only and completing the decrease. Then we continue around the rest of the sphere, oval sphere, with the same decreases. You can see this is the round of the end of round 11, and you can start to see that the oval sphere is decreasing. for round 12, single crochet 1 stitch and then decrease for a total of 10 sets to get 20 stitches. So then we work the decrease, and then after that we work the single crochet again and continue like so for the rest of the round. So we have completed the end of round 12 with a total of 20 stitches, and you can see that the sphere is slowly ending off. So for round 13, decrease all around the round for a total of 10 sets to get 10 stitches. We are continuing the invisible decreases. The first decrease is done, and then we insert the stitch marker again, and then we continue the decreases in the round. You can see the nice oval from the top of the sphere, and then this is the part where we start to add stuffing because we're going to end off soon. Remember to add more stuffing to make the oval sphere as firm as possible. Now we're going to work to close up the oval sphere, which is different from what you would do for a normal sphere. For round 14, single crochet 3 stitches and then decrease, and then repeat. Single crochet 3 stitches and then decrease again to get 8 stitches in the round. So we start off first with a single crochet of 1 stitch here. Here work the invisible decrease like so. So you can see I am trying to close up the sphere in an oval fashion rather than a circular fashion. For round 15, single crochet decrease once, and then single crochet one stitch, and then do a cluster of 3 stitches together, and then end off with single crochet 2 stitches. So the first decrease is done, and then we reposition the stitch marker and move on to the single crochet. Here we are working the cluster of 3 stitches together to form one stitch, and then end off with a single crochet of 2 stitches. Here we have completed the end of round 15. Hopefully it looks more like an oval rather than a circle. Leave a trailing yarn tail to fasten off, and then we're going to close up soon. Thread the yarn through a darning needle, like so. Now this time, instead of closing out in front loops only, close up horizontally into both loops and then fasten off, as you can see the demonstration here. Close up the hole and pull the remaining yarn through the sphere to fasten off and weave in the ends. Remember to flatten the base. Cut off excess yarn after you have completed, and there you have it. You can see from the top that it started off with an oval instead of a circle, and the final oval sphere is completed. Here I thought just to show we are comparing an oval sphere on the left from a circular sphere on the right, which looks kind of different. But you can go and check out all the other sphere tutorials to see the difference between them. See all the patterns at pocketyarnings.com.
Thanks so much for watching and following along with the tutorials. If you found this helpful, don't forget to grab the free Amigurumi Shape Building cheat sheets that you can get, which includes the basic patterns for the spheres, cones, and cylinders. And also don't forget to check out the full Amigurumi Shape Building course, which has step-by-step pictorial tutorials, all the patterns from this series, as well as all the ad-free videos and bonus videos inside as well. So, or if not, you can just keep following along here on YouTube, where all the videos will be available for free. And have fun crocheting, and I'll see you in the next lesson.